あ、よし。はい、皆さん、こんばんは。まだこんにちはかな？こんにちは、こんばんは。はーい。心はポジティブ、腕前はネガティブ、モニターの前のあなたを楽しませたい、自称勇気柱にして配信者見習いの高橋司令官です。今日も寒いですね。でもね、今日はね、今日はというより今年はですね、4年に一度のうるう年ということで、2月もね、29日まであるということでね、そのこと、今日が2月の29日。特別な日ですね。で、世間ではね、2月9日とかが肉の日とか言われてるんで、2月29日が、プレミアム肉の日と言われているね、ようで。それでなんか、精肉店とかではね、お肉の値段が40% ぐらい下がってたりしてるらしいですよ。皆さんは今回何食べるんでしょうかね。司令官の家では今日は確か鍋料理だったかな。鍋料理に肉入るのかな、わからないな。でもね、楽しみですね。はい、というわけで今回やっていくのはロボコップローグシティ第2回ということで、早速やっていきましょう。ロードってなんだろう。ね、オートセーブとかあるんだ。じゃあコンティニューでね、行きましょう。ここは解体作業所を出たところかな。あ、そうか。確か、バスケコートの裏側に来たんだっけ。ちょっと暗いかなこれ。大丈夫かな。ちょっと暗いような、少し、グラフィックで上げられないかな。ガンマ補正ってなんだ。視野角。ああ、これか。明るさ。こうだよね。こうなっちゃうよね。ああ、なるほど。OK ですね。じゃあ早速行きましょう。最初ね、司令官がロボコップと出会ったのはね、近所のお兄ちゃんのね、家に遊びに行った時に、ファミコンでロボコップを借りたんですね。そう、ファミコンであったんですよ、ロボコップ。なので、遊んでみたらロボコップってダッシュができないから、ダッシュとかジャンプもできないから、なんでロボコップってダッシュもジャンプもできないんだろうと思ったら、こういう理由だったんですね。元からロボコップはダッシュもジャンプもできないロボットだったという。でもね、結構2になってからだったかな、スタイリッシュな、描写も出てくるんですよね。あ、そうだ。目標を設定しなかった。奉仕と保護。奉仕と保護ってどこだろ 何これ、飛べるの？飛べないか、さすがに。歩いていかなきゃいけないのか。奉仕と保護ってどこかな？スーと応援しかないよね。違反行為を探知する。あ、これがその他の目標なんだ。じゃあ、スーと応援で、スーと追っていきましょうか。で、違反が見つかったら違反切符切っていくか、許すか、どっちか選んで。ちょっと重いな。これは、なかなか、消火線の妨害。この駐車違反に考え改めることだな。あ、パトカーに戻るんですね。エリアから離れる。副目標は失敗となります。奉仕と保護。あ、それは嫌だ。でもな、どうしよう。まあ、もう少し。奉仕と保護。違反行為を検知するか。介入する。こんばんは。あの二人に迷惑をかけられているのか？音声調節コード、音量調節機能のことで、スラップしよう。ボーゴーン。
It's getting colder. Now we don't have anything for the fire.
How was I supposed to know someone would steal our old tires?
.どこに行けばいいのかな。
Hey, Robo, can you help me out here?
なんだ？
Man, pig. Why make such a big deal?
How can I assist you, officer?
I'm trying to catch this one shifty dealer. This guy steals nuke from other pushers to sell it at half price. This dopehead buys from him but won't tell me his whereabouts.
I don't know any dealer.
You were carrying for 3 different pushers, so you either like to walk for miles to buy nuke, or you appreciate a discount.
Don't take it out on me, because the guy broke your nose?
As you can see, he doesn't want to cooperate.
Do not worry. According to my
問題
directives,
ない。
there
規
are
則にの
several
った上
ways
で
to convince him to
乗っ
cooperate.
取った上で協力するよ。
I ain't gonna let it reprogram my brain. We can talk, but don't let it drill into my head, okay? The guy's name's Maurice, but I don't know where to find him. I always arrange a place over a payphone. I'll give you the number.
Let's hope it works. The dealer knows where the others hide their stash. We could collect Nuke from the whole neighborhood if we get to him.
I will take care of it.
But you need to find a payphone first. Try near the supermarket. I think at least one of them hasn't been smashed by vandals yet.
公衆電話か。
Nice shiny armor, officer. Wanna be my knight?
こう、街を歩いてると副目標っていうのは出てくることがあるんですね。さてと、公衆電話はどこかな？いろいろ探してみよう。あっちか。捜査エリア、ここだね。ここのどこかなね。捜査エリア、ここだね。まず公衆電話を探しててたね。なんか盗まれたものとかないかな。KC カーメルを殺したのは誰だ？
He's my favorite TV star.
Thanks to you, Kurt's finally had a reason to watch something other than the fast food channel.
I was merely doing my
業務を果たしていただけだ。私が解決するべき問題は凶悪事件だけでいい。
Can you tell me what happened?
何があったのか教えてくれ。
Nasty murder. The victim is a white female, mid-20s, identified as Casey Carmel. Had a history of petty crime and prostitution, but believe it or not, that's her real name.
Any leads?
手がかり
Case
は
is closed. OCP won't spend a single dime on the murder of a prostitute.
Cost optimization. Fancy name for we don't give a shit about poor people.
So if you were to look around the crime scene, you would potentially be exposing OCP to extra costs.
If you want to do that, be our guest.
Do you have any thoughts?
この事件についてどう考える？
I bet the girl was killed somewhere else, and the body was only dumped here. And we got the tire tracks, drag marks. If we find a car that matches, we'll find our perp. Yeah, I guess the perp had his hands covered in some green-blue guacamole-ish goo. And the body's covered in it.
Why does it always come back to food with you? Anyway, we need to do a proper analysis.
Is that homeless man
ホ
considered
ー
a
ムレスが
suspect?
容疑者か？
Nah, we know the guy. You can rule him out.
The guy's a loon, a mental patient. He thinks that aliens dumped the body here.
Talk to him if you want. Just prepare to hear a tall tale about green people.
The best way to cut the costs
最
of
も
the
高い
city
良いコス
is
ト
to
削
cut the
減
criminals
方
down.
法は街から犯
Tell
罪
me
者を
about it.
削減する
I'd
ことだ。
enjoy the force to pick up dead bodies off the street.
Yeah, but what can we do?
I will look around.
調べてみよう。殺人犯に法を執行しなければ。
Justice.
And she takes off her top and says, "Hey, this is a private conversation, pig." You see that guy down there? He's an asshole.
Oh, I'm telling you, officer, dumpsters are like a bag of candies. You never know what you're gonna get.
Hmm. ここゲームセンターか。あ、こっちじゃないんだ。
What's up, sugar? Looking for some company?
Good evening. Was
こんばんは。
Casey
ケイシー・
Carnell
カーメ
a
ルを
friend
知
of
っている
yours?
か？
She was found dead a few
数
hours
時間
ago.
前、遺体で発見された。
So it's true. I usually don't talk to the cops, but Casey bragged she met with some rich guy from TV. She was gonna milk him dry. But who the guy was? Only Casey knew. That's all I know. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got a someone waiting for me.
ちょっと待ってくださいね。水入れます。よし。 壊れていない公衆電話ってどこだろう。重い。
One that likes swimming in oil.
道路に垂れ流すほどガソリンが買えるんだ。それほどお金が余っていたろ
う。Hey, I'll learn less if you hang around here.
Mike was driving, and we heard what we thought was a blown tire, but it was just a gunshot.
お、ちょっと待って。スキルポイントで、何やってんだろうね、司令官。こう、カーソル移動させないとダメじゃんね。ちょっと待ってね。これでしょ？推理。これでいいかな。前輪と後輪の間に通るように長くなっている。そのような車両の心当たりは？公衆電話。結構操作範囲広いよね。 お、待って。登れるはしごがもう一つあるんだが。ちょっと重い。盗品の腕時計、盗品の財布。盗んだんかい。ダメだよ、盗んじゃ。結構外れちゃったな。ちょっとこの辺行ってみたいな。どこかな。
If you feel lonely, you know where to find me, officer.
Shh, pigs. Mind your own business, cop.
お、何かある。 よいしょ。ヌーク。ヌーク。麻薬ですね。電話ボックス見つからないんだけど。どこかな。あれ、行き過ぎた。
He's real good. Asked me for money.
Only a moron steals from a beggar. That's what I said. But then he started shooting.
どこだ？ちょっと一旦ゲームロードして、そうだな。ここからでいいや。
Hey, Robo, can you help me out here?
Be a man, pig. Why make such a big deal?
How can I assist you, officer?
I'm trying to catch this one shifty dealer. This guy steals nuke from other pushers to sell it at half price. This dopehead buys from him but won't tell me his whereabouts.
I don't know any dealer.
You were carrying for 3 different pushers, so you either like to walk for miles to buy nuke, or you appreciate a discount.
Don't take it out on me because the guy broke your nose.
As you can see, he doesn't want to cooperate.
Do not worry. According to my directives, there are several ways to convince him to cooperate.
I ain't gonna let it reprogram my brain. We can talk, but don't let it drill into my head, okay? The guy's name's Maurice, but I don't know where to find him. I always arrange a place over a payphone. I'll give you the number.
Let's hope it works. The dealer knows where the others hide their stash. We could collect nuke from the whole neighborhood if we get to him.
I will take care of it.
But you need to find a payphone first. Try near the supermarket. I think at least one of them hasn't been smashed by vandals yet.
Nice shiny armor, officer. Wanna be my knight?
What?
Is this Maurice?
Listen, man, I'm really swamped with the laundry right now, so make it quick.
Could you advise me how a person who would like to try nuke should go about it?
You're hoping to get your first bag for free? No way! I'm selling at half price anyway! But wait, your voice. You sound like...
A future happy customer.
Fucking RoboCop! You wanna bust me? Why don't you do a better job of finding guys who vandalize phone booths? I'm losing customers because they can't find working payphone in this goddamn... What the fuck is it this time?
Anybody home? Don't hide, Maurice. It's just a friendly visit. You like to do laundry? You should try working at the laundromat instead of violating the basic rules.
RoboCop, you have to help me! The back of the red building by the supermarket. Apartment 6. There's some guys here. I think they mean business. Hurry!
He's on the phone.
And she takes off her top and says, "Hey, this is a private conversation."
Shooting again. Make sure the kids hide under the bed.
Listen, guys. I'll never touch your stuff again. I swear.
That's not why we're here.
So what do you want? The money? I have your money.
You only have half of it, and that's the problem.
You're selling our product at half price. That makes my customers complain about my prices.
It ain't nice, Maurice!
Maybe you think that building a customer base by selling your product under its manufacturing costs is a good idea.
Under what?
But it's not. Such practices are spoiling the market.
It's been proven time and time again that such action leads to a reduction of future demand, yours included. Antitrust laws are there for a reason.
Shit, Maurice! All we want to say is that you violate the basic rules of the market with your predatory pricing. We can't just go along with that.
It's unfair and unethical!
Not to mention illegal.
The fuck?
You are under arrest. Come quietly, or this may be the last economics discussion you will ever have.
Get him!
Oh, shit, man. Why did you do that? What am I gonna sell now?
There are serious charges against you, Maurice. However, you can hope for a reduced sentence if you reveal where these 3 dealers keep their drugs.
Or I can jump into that pile of garbage below. A few bruises is better than jail.
Do you know what the likelihood is of surviving that?
I know the hood better than you do, cop. So try some different talk, or I'll jump.
Even if you escape Soot is out to get you, you will be safer in prison.
I missed our meeting. I was busy, but he doesn't get that. Doing laundry is important to me. It relaxes me.
If you cooperate, you can get a job at the prison laundry.
You mean I eat and live for free? And I do what I like to do anyway? I feel like I won the lottery, man! I'll tell you where these jerks kept the stuff, but I have to have our deal in writing.
Congratulated you yet. He's my favorite TV star.
Thanks to you, Kurt's finally had a reason to watch something other than the fast food channel.
I was merely doing my duty. That kind of hostile situation is not the only thing I can resolve. Can you tell me what happened here?
Nasty murder. The victim is a white female, mid-20s, identified as Casey Carmel. Had a history of petty crime and prostitution, but believe it or not, that's her real name.
Any leads?
The case is closed. OCP won't spend a single dime on the murder of a prostitute.
Cost optimization. Fancy name for we don't give a shit about poor people.
So if you were to look around the crime scene, you would potentially be exposing OCP to extra costs.
If you want to do that, be our guest.
Is that homeless man considered a suspect?
Nah, we know the guy. You can rule him out.
The guy's a loon, a mental patient. He thinks that aliens dumped the body here.
Talk to him if you want. Just prepare to hear a tall tale about green people.
Do you have any thoughts about that murder?
I bet the girl was killed somewhere else, and the body was only dumped here. And we got the tire tracks, drag marks. If we find a car that matches, we'll find our perp. Yeah, I guess the perp had his hands covered in some green-blue guacamole-ish goo. The body's covered in it.
Why does it always come back to food with you? Anyway, we need to do a proper analysis.
The best way to cut the costs of policing is to cut the criminals down.
Tell me about it. I didn't join the force to pick up dead bodies off the street.
Yeah, but what can we do?
I will look around. We must bring the murderer to justice.
Somebody dumped her a few feet from here. The blood traces on the ground indicate she was dragged. Nasty wound. Looks like she was hit with a blunt object, possibly a hammer. That's this green-blue shit under her arm. No idea what it might be, but there is more of it around. Her heels had to touch the ground when the body was dragged.
Probably belonged to our victim. Let's try to find other clues.
Poor Casey.
Custom extended wheelbase. Have you seen a vehicle like this around?
Nah. But that narrows it down significantly. Good catch, Robo.
I can help you find the guy who dumped the body here. I saw him, but you must accept the truth.
Tell me what you know.
It's as simple as it gets. Aliens did it.
Aliens?
I've been investigating them for years. They send rats to spy on me. They don't want me to show you this list. It's a list of aliens living in Detroit. All 37,617 of them. The murderer included.
Most likely a van with a custom extended wheelbase. Does your list contain any information on such a vehicle?
Jackpot! I've got a guy with a van that matches your description. I don't know his ID, but I know where you can find him. A film set near the courthouse. They're shooting a TV commercial and it's run by aliens, so it all makes sense. Casey must have discovered something there, and they got her. That must have been what's happened.
Why do you think that aliens are involved?
I saw the guy who dumped the body here. I saw his skin. It was green and glowing like those toy dinosaurs that children play with and years later develop serious diseases from.
現在離席しています。しばらくお待ちください。お待たせしました。配信を再開します。
Why do you think that aliens run the set?
Who do you think runs the advertising business? They're stuffing commercials with subliminal messages. They use additional film frames with commands to make us obey. Don't you know what happens to those who watch TV?
What is the purpose of your list?
It's my tool to spread the truth. I update it every month and add it to my newsletter. You should read it. It's free. You'll find out some stuff that you wouldn't see on TV.
Like what?
Take the moon landing, for example. Didn't happen. Why? Because the moon doesn't exist. First time hearing about it? That's why you need my newsletter.
I will verify your statement. Nevertheless, I recommend you consult a psychiatrist at the earliest possible time. Now, the set.
Mike was driving and we heard what we thought was a blown tire, but it was just a gunshot.
Hey, I'll learn less if you hang around here.
What is happening here?
They're shooting a TV commercial for Sunblock 5000.
Night does not seem an appropriate time for such practice.
Yeah, they ran into some problems, and it's running later than expected.
I swear, we're staying here until we finish, or you're doing it without me.
Jerry, don't you think you're being unreasonable?
You better find us another understudy so we can get this over with.
Let him in. We don't want to hinder the work of law enforcement.
I have reason to believe that someone from your crew is involved in a crime. We found a green-blue substance like your sunblock at the crime scene. The suspect was driving a van with a custom extended wheelbase.
We use a lot of different vans, but I would know if they're the type you're looking for.
In that case, I would like to look around.
Actually, you could be of some use to me, too. I have a problem here, and its name is Jerry. Jerry Jenkins. I need a reason to cancel his contract, and I think you could find one for me.
That does not sound like a task of a police officer.
But it could be, though. I'm sure he's guilty of something. You just have to find out what it is. I can give you access to anything without a warrant.
Your proposal may be considered punitive. I will hold anyone who breaks the law responsible.
I believe that. Dig deep. I bet Mr. Big Shot doesn't have a clear conscience. Start with the computer. There's a list of vehicles allowed to park on set there, but look for something on Jenkins, too.
I am looking for...
Look, I'm busy. But you know what? I like your paint job. It would look nice on my new car. Can you leave me your card or something?
The evidence I have gathered shows that you are connected to the investigation that I am conducting.
So what?
I read your messages. They seem to connect you with the case. Would you like to explain?
You've read my private messages? How did you get access to them? That bitch sent you after me, didn't she? She's looking for a way to screw me over and hide her incompetence. You want to investigate something, then ask her about the guy she hired as the understudy. His face looks like a walking mugshot. On top of that, I bet he's the one who stole my ring. See what she has to say about him, pal.
I spoke with Jenkins. He mentioned that you hired a criminal. This individual may be the perpetrator I am looking for.
You mean the understudy? Did Jenkins tell you that I hired him? He was the one who recommended him for the job. Don't believe me? Check the camera footage to see what good friends they are.
Why did you hire the understudy?
Jenkins' contract says he will not use sunblock, and none of the professional understudies wanted to do it either. They all say it's toxic. So I had no choice. Jenkins brought a guy and said he could do the job.
Where is the understudy now?
I have no idea. And that's the whole point. We can't keep shooting because he's disappeared. I hope the guy's in the hospital or worse, because if he's not, I'll kill him myself. It's a joke, of course. You understand jokes, don't you?
Show me the footage.
Check the camera footage.
Who are you, pal?
Your agent sent me. Special services. Pussies, man. I've got a place.
Of course, Mr. Jenkins, I'll take
it and get lost. The smell of hard-boiled eggs mixing with this green shit makes me want to puke. Looking at your face doesn't help either. You mentioned something about special services.
Only the best in Detroit.
I find that hard to believe.
I've got just the girl for you. Her name's Casey. She's...
No names.
Your understudy offered you the services of a prostitute. She was likely the prostitute who was killed.
People offer me things all the time, but that doesn't mean I accept every one of them.
Withholding information about illegal activity is also a crime.
Ha! If that's the case, I wouldn't be the only criminal in this goddamn business. You know what? Now that I think about it, why shouldn't I help the law enforcement of this here beautiful city?
Where can I find the understudy?
He works at a gas station nearby. But I don't think that's his main source of income.
I am not done with you yet. Do not leave the city.
You have to help me, man. This shit is burning my skin.
Sunblock is the least of your worries.
Look, I know why you're here, but I'm innocent. I swear.
You are being detained in connection with the murder of Casey Carmel. If you require medical attention, it will be given to you.
I didn't do it! Jenkins killed her! Jerry Jenkins! The guy from TV! You have to believe me!
You will make your statement at the station.
And you'll let Jenkins walk free! He's the one who killed Casey! They met here yesterday!
Casey's body was covered in sunblock. The evidence points to you.
I arranged the meeting, I admit, but I was gone when this happened. When I came back, she was already dead, and I decided to get rid of the body. Jenkins is the only one who could have done it!
Why would Jenkins be meeting a prostitute here when there is a motel across the street?
His agent got a hold of me and told me that the guy values his privacy. The money was good, and I was able to provide him with a discreet option.
And Jenkins was happy with the arrangement.
He was bitching at first, but when he saw Casey, he stopped being so picky.
Why would Jenkins kill that woman?
I don't know! I wasn't there!
Are you stalling?
She may have mentioned something about wanting to blackmail Jenkins, but I knocked the idea out of her head. At least I think I did.
Why did you not go to the police?
What would I say? That a famous celebrity killed a street prostitute in the back of my gas station? That's a bit much even for this city.
Dumping that woman's body in a dumpster seemed like a better idea to you?
It's not my fault that people would rather believe a guy from TV over me.
I will verify your version of events, but you will still suffer the consequences of the actions you have taken.
Hurry up, please! It burns! So, did you find anything?
According to the evidence, Jenkins is guilty of the murder of Casey Carmel.
I told you!
However, you are guilty of concealing a crime and desecration of a corpse. I will call medical assistance. You will be taken in when your condition permits.
Could you please keep the noise down? You're scaring off my customers.
Can't hear you. Music's too loud.
Good evening. Are those two men bothering you?
First, they harass my customers. Then they threaten to burn down my shop. You need to do something about it, officer.
What do you want, cop? Can't we have a little bit of fun? We did nothing wrong.
Nothing wrong, you say. I say, nothing wrong in breaking criminal bones. Maybe we should all practice what we preach.
I don't know if there's something wrong with this beer or if listening to this silver nutcase made me sober up. Come on, man. Let's bail.
Thanks, officer.
I always wanted to be a cop. I even applied to the academy, but it turns out that extensive criminal history and drug addiction prevent you getting in.
I can't let you in, Robo. They're in the middle of a shot.
This cannot wait.
They say that 20 seconds in the California sunshine is too much these days. Ever since we lost the ozone layer.
I have a solution for you if you are looking for some protection against that California sunshine.
The hell?
A stay in Detroit prison. Jerry Jenkins, you are under arrest for the murder of Casey Carmel.
I seen you on TV. You're glitching again. Ah, it hurts. For fuck's sake, it hurts.
This is where Soot is supposedly hiding.
Can't really call it hiding if he sent invitations to the whole city. A bit rude he forgot about us.
At least I will not feel bad crashing his party.
Murphy, I was thinking about what happened to you at the TV station. Maybe you shouldn't...
No need for alarm. Becker's chip is keeping my circuits in check.
You're more than just circuits, Murphy. Underneath all that metal, there's still you.
Alex Murphy is gone. He lost his life.
And despite that burden, you carry on. You've done more for this city dead than anyone has alive. That has to count for something. I'm gonna shut up now. Just take this little something to remind you of what I've just said. Open it the next time Becker gets under your skin. Also, don't forget you have a partner who's counting on you. Concert in an old slaughterhouse? I suppose it fits those animals. The place looks deserted. Are you sure your junkie friend didn't...
He is the type who likes to mix things up. We shall have to see. Cannot go this way. We would need a warrant.
I can't believe those stupid directives are still holding you back. Go ahead, partner. Ooh, the stench. Someone missed potty training. If Sid is such a great performer, shouldn't there be a big line in here?
Regardless of his vocal abilities, I still want to see him sing.
Wait, I think I can hear something. Maybe your informer was right after all. Gherkin, was it?
Pickles.
Yes, I definitely hear some commotion on the other side. Let's have a look, shall we?
Oh, shit!
pig found our lab! Why can't you give us a fucking break?
Justice never sleeps.
正義はさ、
Multiple subjects were neutralized, but there are still active threats in the vicinity. Gang leader in... Another locked door. I'm going to call this probable cause. No need for a warrant. They're all yours.
Probable cause. That is when having a conversation.
そういう時のための話し相手がここにいる。
Well, this sign definitely looks inviting. I'm gonna cover you from over here. You wanna check what's behind that big door?
爆弾魔。
I'm invincible!
とどこだ？あっちか。
Let's split up. You clear this floor. I'll check upstairs.
Louis, wait.
ルイス、待て。
We'll stay in contact. Got eyes on the stage. Looks like they haven't realized we're here yet. Look here. Get closer. I'll support you from the balcony. This music is driving me mad. Is that the point? Is it supposed to make you mad?
Decided to join us. Now the real show is about to go down. If you're a real torchhead, shoot that motherfucking tin can till it fucking rattles. And I'll take this opportunity to moisturize these golden vocal cords. Let's stay right there, everybody.
I can
fucking celebrity!
What?
オムニのコンテナがなんでこんなところに行ってね。
I just need... I can still... This can't be. I had everything lined up perfectly!
Let us talk.
聞きたいことが。
Stay the fuck away! You can't touch me! I do business with the new guy!
You seem to know a lot.
その人物をよく知っているよう
You're
だな。
not getting anything out of me! Do you know how many cops I've killed? I ain't scared of you. Besides, I'm pumped up with nuke like a freaking power plant!
Then get ready for a
ならば
meltdown.
機能停止するまでだな。
If you think you're gonna get anything out of the Torchhead's top dog, then you better get... That's quite a grip you got there. Is that supposed to scare me? Not a single scratch. どうすればいいんだろう。スートの誕生日プレゼント。昨晩誰かが俺への誕生日プレゼントとしてストリッパーをよこしたな。手配をしてくれた気が利く野郎を見つけ出して、手厚くお礼してやりたいところだ。てめえのてこに俺の正しい誕生日を夜勤してやる。俺の誕生日は 5月11日。昨日じゃねえこのボケナスがよ。超スーパーがっかりボスより。
あ、これ撃てる。
Knock yourself out. That's not even mine. Hey, that stuff doesn't come cheap. No! That was the only thing in my collection that I didn't steal. I freaking hate you! I'll never rest until every pig in Detroit is dead. Screw you, bastard! That is not a way to treat a famous person!
もうストレスレベルない170超えてるじゃん。まだ話さないの？まだ吐かないのか。
That's enough! I'll talk!
Lewis, I have soot.
ルイス、2と確保した。これから新顔に関する情報を提供してもらおう。
Where is Officer Lewis?
ルイスはどうした？
She's outside, right next to me. We're having a nice citizen officer chat. Why don't you take my rising star and join us so we can exchange partners?
Hey! What the hell are you doing now?
The new guy is here.
新顔が来ている。お前を連れて行く。
In that case, giddy up! Can you even feel the fear? Because you should be crapping in your pants right now. You have stepped into a big freaking mess!
Cleaning up the town mess.
街の厄介事を片付けるのが私の仕事だ。
That was an awesome concert. If it wasn't for you, they would have never have guessed it was all on playback. When I need some fluke, I take Nuke, Nuke, Nuke. Everywhere I look, I see Nuke, Nuke, Nuke. My left hip is getting a bit numb. Can we swap sides?
Hmm?
What are we stopping for? Huh? Is your battery drained or something?
まただ。
Me and your partner here are growing impatient. Why don't you hurry up?
What's wrong? Piggy scared of a meat hook?
Lewis,
大丈夫か、大丈夫です。
drop your weapon. You are
武器を捨て
under
ろ。お
arrest.
前を逮捕する。
You're reading this situation correctly.
Thanks for the ride, big guy. It's the new guy in town. Welcome to Detroit. I assume you've seen our little TV spot. Short and sweet. You know the first rule of show business and drug dealing, right? Leave them wanting more. That's a lighter you got there.
Murphy?
Something wrong, cop.
Hey, so, I think it's time to get back to business.
You fucking idiot. Your stupid stunt put a spotlight on me. Oh, you want to talk business? Here's a free lesson. You never, ever fuck with the money. I don't think so.
Murphy, what's happening?
Oh.
Now that we've got that out of the way, let me introduce myself. My name is Wendell Antonowski. I believe you've met my brother before. My brother really did a number on you, didn't he? But, thanks to him, you've been given this great opportunity.
What the fuck are you doing to him?
There are people who would do anything to be in your position, to have your abilities, and yet you attach yourself to something that is the weakest in you, to the part that's still human. Imagine the pristine life you could lead without the things that limit you.
Murphy, don't let him get inside your head!
Like her. No attachments, no leverage. I admit, when I first heard that you were the reason my idiot brother was dead, oh, I was furious. But then I got to thinking, why would I let anyone have such power over me? So I let it go. And now, I'm here to help you do the same. This is not an act of revenge. This is a gift.
Fuck you, scumbag!
Lewis!
Oh, Lewis! ルイスが撃たれた。
Another fucking glitch. What a shit show.
Everything's ready.
Switch him back on already.
Lewis!
Lewis.
Whoa, Robo. Calm down. He'll tear the equipment apart.
Wendell Antonowski ran away and Lewis is in the hospital. What did you do? Just stand there and watch it as it happened?
I want to see her.
She's in surgery as we speak, so that's not gonna happen. Instead, you're gonna go through with your psych evaluation.
Let me go!
The old man wasn't happy that I let you skip your first session and was adamant that I make sure you attend this one. Especially since the problem of you malfunctioning is obviously persistent. So, Doctor, do your thing.
What? Now? He's in no shape to be examined.
I'm afraid that I must insist.
This is highly unprofessional.
I need to apprehend.
レンデルを逮捕しなければ。
I don't think you understand your options, Shiny. In that you don't have any. You either comply or you'll be dismantled. I'm only really rooting for one of these options.
Very well.
わかりました。
Doctor?
If this is supposed to resemble a therapy session in any way, I need everyone that isn't my client to leave. That is not negotiable. And is it necessary to have him restrained?
That's for your safety. What if he loses control? Exactly.
If anything goes wrong, just use this reset button. One press, and he goes back to La La Land.
Okay, let's leave the good doctor to work. And Robo, see me after this is over.
I'm sorry it has to look like this. Are you at least sitting comfortably enough to have this conversation?
My partner was
パー
shot,
トナーが撃たれ
and
た。
I need
犯人
to
を
find
捕まえ
the
なければ。
person responsible.
You do. But I think you'll agree that you should be in the best shape possible to undertake that task. I understand this is not an ideal situation, and this is probably the last place you want to be right now.
I'm not the only one
こ
unwilling
こにい
to
る
be
ことを
here.
望んでいるのは
Your
私
heart
だけではな
rate
い。
is above
あなたの心
100
拍数は 220bpm を超えて
You're
いる。
equipped with a heart rate monitor? I imagine it comes in handy in your line of work.
It does.
はい。
I agree this whole thing is happening rather fast, but we are both professionals at helping others. So how about we start again? My name is Dr. Olivia Blanche. Naturally, I've heard people refer to you by different names, but I'm curious to hear which one you prefer.
My name is Alex
私の名前はアレックス・
Then
マ
I'll
ーフィ
call
ー。
you Alex Murphy. I've worked with many police officers that have gone through traumatic experiences. But I think we can both agree that you are no ordinary police officer. How do you see your situation?
I am a cybernetic
私は
organism.
サイボーグ、警察官アレックス・マーフィーと最先端技術によるアーマーが融合した存在です。
So we can't rule out that your actions are influenced by your human part. But that's something that I've already learned from the reports. What I would much rather hear is how do you perceive yourself?
Perceive?
認識
Yes. See, what I found immensely helpful in working with my patients is transparency. In order to help each other, we need to be able to see each other fully.
Do not say I
警
did
告は
not
しま
warn
した。
you.
Consider me warned.
Now that you see me the way
これで
I am,
私のことは
do
理
you
解したは
wish
ず
to。push the
次はその
reset
ボタン
button?
を、あなたの心拍数は依然高い数値を示している。
Not at all. It's actually my secret that is making me nervous, not yours. You're not the only one here with prosthetic body parts. This hand. You must have wondered what happened. Some time ago, I was a victim of a crime. A thief broke into my house. He made a lot of noise, and my neighbors called the police. And Ed 209 reacted to the call and mistakenly recognized me as a threat. My hand was red mist moments later. Since that day, I have become, let's say, a little leery of machines.
Do you fear me?
私に恐怖を
I fear the unpredictability that machines bring with them. So when I heard there was a chance to contribute to the research on the stability of OCP's mechanical units, I jumped at the opportunity. I hope you don't find it unprofessional. Getting that off my chest made me feel a bit better. How about you check my pulse now?
It has dropped below
120bpm 未満に下がっています。
You see, I don't just impose things onto my clients. I practice what I preach because it seems to work. I think that makes for a very promising start. Thank you, Alex Murphy.
あの先生も右腕 A 度209に吹っ飛ばされちゃったんだ。お、A ランク。月間最優秀警察官。やりましたね。さてと、ちょっと待って。 じゃあ今回はこの辺で終わりにしようかな。はい。ではね、今回のロボコップローグシティ配信はこの辺で終わりたいと思います。いやー、まさかスートが倒されて、また新たなウェンテル・アントノフスキーっていうのが現れたんですけど、あれね、多分、ロボコップ第1作目に出てきた、エミール・アントノースキーだっけな、あれのお兄さんだと思うんですよね。まあこれは単なる考察にしか過ぎないんですけど、アレックス・マーフィーが、ロボコップになったきっかけっていうのが、その、クラレンス・ボディッカーっていう、まあ、警官殺しの犯罪グループの罠にはまってしまったからなんですね。生身の姿で。で、その時に、そのクラレンスのグループの中にいたのが、先ほど言ったエミール・アントノースキーなんですよ。まあロボコップ今でも DVD とかで売ってるかな。まあそれで見てもらえればわかるんですけど、で、それでさっきはね、ウェンテル・アントノフスキーだ、弟が世話になったなって言ってたから、もしかするとそれですね。今度はエミールとロボコップの立場が逆になったような感じですね。だから、マーフィーの時にエミールが、マーフィーを他の仲間たちと殺して、で、ロボコップになって帰ってきたのを、ロボコップの口から出てきた、やる気か死にたいなら引き金を引いてみろというセリフを聞いて、その声、お前はもしや殺すはずなのにって言って、その時はまだロボコップは記憶を消されたままなんですけどね。だんだんと記憶が戻ってくるんですよ。で、まあその反対が今度起こったという感じですね。俺の名はウェンテル・アントノフスキーだ。弟が世話になったなっていうところで、システムエラーが起きた。もしかするとエミールの兄なんじゃないかみたいな感じで。というのが、司令官の、先ほど起きた、マーフィーのシステムエラーの考察です。まあ、ロボコップだからロボコップ結構見てたからこうやって語れるんでしょうけどね。まあ、もしね、ウェンテルと、ロボコップの間にもしかするとこういう因縁があるんじゃないかとか、もし考えつくようであればっていうか、もし司令官とはね、また別の考えを持っている人がいれば、アーカイブのね、コメントに書いたりしてくれるとね、本当にありがたいです。一緒にロボコップ語り合いましょう。はい。では、ここまでのご視聴ありがとうございました。もしよろしければチャンネル登録、高評価、アーカイブへのコメントに、Twitter へのフォローもしていただけるとありがたいです。では、Thank you for your cooperation. バイバイ。